Hey guys, TheKillerNacho here, and first things first, I reached 6,000 subs over the weekend. Sorry I didn't post any battles, but I was at home, so I really didn't have enough time / willpower to actually battle anyone. I don't think I'm going to be doing a 6,000 sub special, just because I don't really have enough, and I'm actually getting subs exponentially at this point. And maybe I'll probably do a 7,500 special, maybe a 9,000 because it's over 9,000, and probably 10,000 if I ever get that far. Anyway, I don't have a special, but here is a battle that a kind of battle I've never done before. This is an NU or never used match. A pretty fun new tier, or not really new, but really starting to come out now to be popular. So I thought I'd do one because it's something different, and you know, it's something I guess for 6,000 subs. I was planning to do one anyway because I thought it was cool, but yeah. Here it is, and my opponent is GalacticGruntTim, who is a guy. Now, I'll explain it more in the battle. Go ahead! Hey guys, here is a never used match with GalacticGruntTim, and he's a really cool YouTuber. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. He said he's going to start uploading videos soon, so make sure you check him out. So anyway, I live with Bunny, my cute little Lopani, and I'm just going to set up the sub, kind of figuring his Wormadam's going to set up, and he tries to set up Stealth Rocks, which is kind of cool. I'm just going to do Agility, which raises my speed to an insane level, but he has the Gyro Ball, which I probably should have expected, but hurts nonetheless. And I'm just going to baton pass into somebody with pretty good defense who is, really could use the agility, and that's my Marowak, my awesome Marowak. And he goes for the Gyro Ball again, and because of my agility, it does a lot to Marowak. But I'm just going to go for the Fire Punch now, since I have it, and that is X4 effective on Steel-type Wormadam, and that's going to be able to take it out, which is really awesome for me. So he goes out into this Wish Cast, and he predicts my switch. So first I just Boomerang, because I really don't have a safe switch, and I like Boomerang better than Earthquake, and you'll see why. But he predicted a switch in subs, which is really epic for me. Even though he gets the sub off, this is why I really like Boomerang on Marowak as opposed to Earthquake, because that first Boomerang will break his sub, and the second one will KO him. So that sub was completely useless to him because of Boomerang, which was just epic for me. So now he goes into Pickles, his Blossom, and I'm just going to Fire Punch. And I actually expected to kill it due to Marowak's pretty insane attack and, with Thick Club, but he survives, and I'm like, ew, stupid Blossom, and he Leaf Storms me, which really hurt Marowak. And that's super effective, and, of course, really powerful move, so it takes me out. So I go on to Raichu because I love Raichu and it's not Pikachu, and that's pretty much the only reason I like Raichu. I mean, it looks kind of cool, but the main reason I like Raichu is not Pikachu, and I just hit him with the Hidden Power Ice, which will take out the Blossom. So he goes out into Regice, which is something I didn't want to see because it, walls special attackers like they're nothing. And I go into Quagsire just to get the Toxic off because I really, really want to get this thing Toxic Poisoned, because once I have a Toxic Poison off on it, it's not really too scary for me. So I go for the Toxic and I get that off, but unfortunately his Ice Beam is doing a little more than I would like to Quagsire, and that's going to be a 3-hit KO with Ice Beam, and unfortunately I just leave him in to die because I really can't afford anything else taking that Ice Beam. So my Quagsire goes down, and he's off to a pretty early, man, this Regice is pissing me off, basically. So I go into Muck, and Muck is a pretty good special tank, and this is my Curse Muck, which is pretty cool, so I set up a Curse on this thing, and because of Muck's pretty good special defense, he's not taking too much from the Ice Beam, and because of the Curse, he shouldn't be taking much from most physical attacks too now. So yeah, I'm going to now hit him with the Brick Break because it's super effective. I just want to get some more damage on this Regice. So I hit it with the Brick Break. That's going to hit him pretty nicely, down to a point that 2 more Toxic Poison hits is going to kill him, and that's pretty nice for me because I'm just going to go for a second Curse instead of attacking him because I, can pull that off since I know he's going to Ice Beam me, and that's going to hit Muck down to a little less than half. But I set up the second Curse because I know the Toxic Poison is going to finish him off, and Muck is at about half health when this Regice goes down and has 2 Curses to his name, so that's pretty nice. And he ends up going out into a Porygon 2, who is a pretty good Pokemon to fight a muck with, since most of them are physically bulky of some kind. But this one is actually more of an attacker version, so he has the Tri-Attack. So he goes for the Tri-Attack, and he gets a friggin' Parahax, which made me angry, but I guess it's not as bad as Freeze or Burn Hacks, so I guess I can't complain too much. So I go for the Brick Break, and that's super effective, and it's going to be a 2-hit KO, provided I can hit with it again. But I'm kind of afraid he'll recover, so I decide just to go Boom, because I have Explosion on this thing, and yeah, I just don't want to get, like, Parahax. Like, right there, I got friggin' Parahaxed, and that's what he was hoping for, but yeah, now I know he's going to try attack. I just have to hope that I don't get Parahax twice in a row and just explode on this thing, because that's really the only way I'm going to be able to take this thing out, looking at my team. So yeah, I go for the Explosion here, and that's going to take down his Porygon 2 after 2 curses, because Explosion is, of course, extremely powerful, and the fact that I have 2 curses up, so my attack is pretty nice. And I take down the Porygon 2, and all he has left is Ampharos, which I'm looking at my team, which is really bad, because Ampharos has really good special defense, and all I have left is special attackers. I go into my own Porygon 2, who's a physical wall/tank thing, and yeah, I just go for the Ice Beam, trying to get as much damage as possible, and I end up getting a Freeze, which is really gay, because that's pretty much game clinching, because I can go into Raichu now and Nasty Plot, and then, finish him off that way. I don't really know how this game would have turned out if I didn't get that Freeze. I mean, it was really gay, it was really game clinching, but I just don't know how it would have gone without it. But it does allow Raichu to come in, get a Nasty Plot off, and after a single Nasty Plot, Grass Knot is a 2-hit KO. So I'm just going to go for that. I go for the Grass Knot, and that's going to 2-hit KO the Ampharos. So, good game, GalacticGruntTim. Sorry for the freeze, but I really like this Neverused tier. It's really interesting. I hope to do more in the future. Anyway, check him out. He says he's going to be posting YouTube videos soon. He's a really cool guy, really cool YouTuber. Make sure you check him out. And anyway, rate, comment, subscribe, guys, and see you next time. Bye. Since my opponent is a member of Team Galactic, today's question of the day is, what is the coolest evil team in Pokemon? There's a few of them. Team Rocket was in the first 2 generations, but Generation 2 introduced Magma and Aqua, and then Gen 4, this generation, introduced Galactic. So today's question of the day is, what is your favorite of the evil teams? As for me, I'd have to say Team Rocket, because it's the original, and they're just straight up cool. Magma, close second, because I like their uniforms, but I don't know, I have to go Rocket just because I'm old school. But anyway, leave a comment about that, and rate, comment, subscribe. Alright, peace, dudes.